Hey, shadows. It's always what makes it look a little weird. But I have to say, it has been a little over a week since I did my XERF treatment. So this guy. Ta-da! And I am super happy with my skin. I am not wearing any makeup right now. I had a little breakout here, I think. It was from an oil that I tried. I like to test out things all the time, but that's like the only thing I got going on right now. But my skin looks fabulous, and my lines aren't as deep. I don't use Botox, so for those who don't know, I can't really use Botox. It doesn't last. No Botox, Xeomin, Jeuveau, everything doesn't really work well. For me, it doesn't last that long. So I just prefer not to do it. I do have something that I'm going to test out, and once I get into that and learn more about it, I will bring that out. But I'm super happy, so you can see my results from the XERF treatment. And I have to say, because I have been wearing my contacts all day, it's late. I've been since 7 in the morning, well, before. I've been like since 6 in the morning, and it's already 6:30 in the afternoon. And normally, you see it a little bit, but normally like this eye is like that, you know. But I am surprised that like literally my eye is more open. Like I just went to the bathroom, and that's why I was like, I gotta do this video, because I went to the bathroom and I was like, wow, you know, like my eye is much more open. You can still see my eye, because I'm not normally, it's like tired, and because I have astigmatism in this eye, and then I don't wear astigmatism contacts, so it really like affects it. So it really gets like lazy, and like the lid starts to droop by the end of the day, so you can see a little bit of a difference, but nothing like how I had before. So I think it could be a little bit of the XERF, obviously. And then I also did the dot plasma during the summer, that I noticed made a difference in my lift. So obviously there was already some new collagen there, and then throwing in the XERF over it, the bomb. Giving you my age there. But it's definitely a great treatment. And then I was on a webinar last week with one of the dermatologists that was in the clinical trials with this. So I've learned a bunch of different pairings that can go well with the injections with this to give you much better results, and you know, to last much longer. So I'm super excited with all these things, and the packages that I'm creating for everybody, just to make it so much easier for you throughout the time to be able to maintain your results and not just get it done. And because everybody always asks, I have to add this in there. So because everybody always asks, how long do the results last? So just like a facelift, just like anything else, you know, whatever you collagen you get from that treatment, so the results, everybody's different, so everybody metabolizes different. So depending on your metabolism, your basically if you have any comorbidities, any diseases, things like that, can affect your results, but you will still build collagen, some more than others. Again, the younger you are too, the better, the quicker the results. The older you are, it'll take a little bit longer, but you're still going to get a really good build in new collagen in the skin, and you'll see a lifting and plumping with all of this, because what this does is it's structural. It goes deep, and it actually like basically repositions everything. So the collagen that you get out of all of this, like my friend says, the collagen that you get, you keep. So you're going to stay with this collagen. The thing is that you need to maintain it. So one of the people in that gave the explanation of, like, if you have a jar of pencils, and at the end of the year you lose 3 or 4 pencils, right? So that's like losing your collagen. So you're going to have some of those gaps. Now, doing the XERF kind of gives you, instead of those 3 pencils, it's going to give you 6. But still, at the end of the year, 3 of those pencils are going to go away. So you want to try to keep those pencils in your jar, right? And by doing that, The way you do that is by maintaining with your treatments. So doing your facials, doing like microcurrent, doing microneedling. Microneedling is a big one because that is a collagen induction therapy. Doing Projet Plasma. So if you don't want the downtime with like microneedling, then you do Projet Plasma, which is also collagen induction, but it's done with cold plasma where you're not going to have any downtime. You're not going to have any really side effects from that, just nicer skin, right? What's the other thing? I have so many modalities, so I'm trying to figure out what else. But when it comes to injections, then you have like Sculptra that's going to build your collagen as well. Everything else is more of like adding to the structure, but it's temporary when you do fillers and Botox. Botox, what it does is it relaxes the muscle. So it is a nice, like for the instant results, but you have the long term with XERF and with some of the other stuff. So it is a great pairing with everything you're currently doing or not doing that we need to get you doing. So I hope you all have a great evening.